came out this morning, but there was no action. Kicked off the 2025 season with Riley shooting her buck. Today's opening day for me, so hoping I can put down my shooter, but it's warm. Conditions aren't the best. I got a good wind, but I haven't had much activity on my cameras lately. But hey, we're here, we're out here, loving God's country. So hopefully here shortly I start getting some action. Got out here a little late, but better than ever. So I'm sitting right at the backside of my mom's swamp where these deer have been coming out and hitting this rub. Well, scrape line actually. There's a rub line, but there's a couple trees right on this edge where they've been hitting all these scrapes. I'm hoping that's what they do tonight. Alright, I'll keep you guys posted. buck is bedded behind me right now. Somewhere in here, within 100 yards of me. So I gotta be really, really quiet. He came in last night about 1:30 into my food plot, and then I seen him again back here on this edge around 7 a.m. coming back into bed. So I snuck to the edge where I seen him the other day. When I got some video of him, I was about 250 yards away. I got some awesome footage of him. I'm hoping he does the same thing tonight, because if he does, I got a 20-yard shot right where he comes out. So fingers crossed. And hope the good Lord lets it happen tonight. I'll check back here in a bit, let you guys know how the hunt's going. Just shot him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I just shot my target buck. I hope he's down. I didn't see him come out of that ditch. Watch this footage and make sure I get him good.
Well, here he is. Didn't get any recovery footage because, well, it's almost 3 in the morning now. But I'll get some daylight footage and some pictures. He is massive.
Alright, here we go. This is Wesley Snipes. I named him that last year as an 8-point because he was bladed on his main beam and then his G2. Instead of calling him Blade, I decided to call him Wesley Snipes. But I decided to pass that deer last year a few times, and knowing he would probably blow up, turn into a nice deer, and he did. So here's my 2025 season harvest so far. Shot him yesterday, October 15th. He used to come quite often, and I had him patterned all last year, and then this year he was very flaky. The property next to my mom's where I hunt sold, and there's been guys out there, one guy in particular working quite a bit and push these deer, but luckily He likes to bed behind my mom's in the swamp in the little core area I built them. And as you can see, I got his shed from last year. And then last night when we were actually tracking him, I found his shed from when he was 1.5 years old deer, and this is 100% his shed. It matches this to a T, and then it matches this to a T. It's definitely him. So there's definitely some history with this deer. Finally good to get my hands on him, especially this mature of an animal. But yeah, it was an exciting hunt. I seen 5 different bucks, and he came in on a string. I seen him a couple days prior come out in the field, so I took my camera out and I started to get some video of him. And I mean, granted, he was probably 300 yards away and he still looked huge, but I narrowed it down where he was coming in and out of the field at. So I ended up going out in my saddle and my platform and got it done. He came to about 18 yards, stuck his head down to grab some beans, and the rest is history. I got him from there, but he did take us on a journey. I did get a lung, and I think I hit liver. I did hit him a little farther back than I'd like to, but I was in a rush. I didn't want him to kind of spook out of there. The 8-point that came out before him actually was a little spooked when I went to draw, or when I drew, so I didn't want him to get the chance to take off before I had a chance to get an arrow in him. So I definitely hit a little further back, and he went about 600 yards, surprisingly, but he didn't stop the whole time. He literally ran the whole way until he died. There was no spots where he stopped, he bedded, nothing. He full bore just ran the whole time and then instantly died. But we didn't get back till about 3 in the morning, so that's why I'm out here now this morning doing this. But it's about time to get him to the processor and then to my taxidermist, because this one's definitely going to be shoulder mounted. He's a brute, and I got some years history with this deer, so couldn't be more excited. Thank the good Lord above for making this possible for me to get out in the tree and harvest animals like this. Alright, have a good one, everybody.